Hey, coaches, welcome back to Football Talk with Coach Chip. As you can see by the card, today we're going to be installing, running, and coaching the Wing T's legendary down play. That's the one to the tight end side. Hey, don't forget our sponsor, Right Equipment up in Birmingham, Alabama. That's right-equipment.com on the interwebs. Check them out. They've been outfitting weight rooms across the United States for decades now. They'll work with you on price. They have all kind of good deals that they can set you up with. Check them out before you buy any equipment for your weight room or any fitness equipment whatsoever. That's right-equipment.com. Train the right way. All right, let's look at the rules to the down play. Now, as per usual, let me remind you, this is the way I did it, okay? And it was greatly influenced by, of course, the Delaware Wing T. We had the blue book, the Blue Bible, the Delaware Wing T, An Order of Football, by Tubby Raymond and Ted Kempsky. But as you have to do, you got to suit it to your personnel or things you want to do. And so if it's a little bit different than what you've seen, and ideally I'm aiming this toward younger coaches, I'm aiming this toward rec league coaches, youth league coaches, junior high coaches that are toying with the idea of what offense to put in. And this is a good one, especially for young kids. This is a good offense the Wing T is. All right. First off, I'm going to start from the outside. Wing back is going to influence the first man, and I'll show that to you, on or outside the tight end. So if it's a 6-tech or wider, 6-tech to me is head up the tight end, okay? Some of y'all may call it an 8. All right, so 6-tech, head up the tight end to outside. He's going to influence that guy. He's going to step down like he's going to down block him. You know, it doesn't look anything like the buck, but it's meant to put the defensive end in a bind, because what the defensive end sees looks like buck to him on the line. He's not looking in the backfield. If he's not, then you're fixing to gash him anyway. I mean, if he's looking in the backfield, you're going to win that game. But so it looks like, because the tight end's blocking down also, as you can see, down to backer. So if that guy squeezes thinking that it's buck, or runs upfield thinking, hey, I'm fixing to blow up the buck, he's about to get kicked by the pulling guard. So you want to threaten him. And what that does, because he thinks he's fixing to get down blocked on, he may give pressure outside, which softens up that kick by that play side guard that's coming. Okay? I start him out at 2 steps and then go around him. And it may be depending on where they're lined up and how deep you put your wing, how many steps he takes, but he needs to threaten that guy. Okay, the word that Coach Raymond used was influence. He needs to threaten the first thing, head up to outside the tight end. And then the tight end blocks down to backer. And then the play side tackles gap down. And what I always told mine was, because teams try to run under fronts against us, and so our center couldn't reach the A-gap DL, we just said, hey, you got the first D lineman inside of you. And so that was a good one. I got diagrams coming. We'll show you this. The play side guard is going to pull flat right. He's trapping is what he's really doing. It's a play side trap. And I've told y'all this before when we talked about, I'm going to link it in the comments down below, some of the other videos that go along with this. My guards work together. Left guard, right guard, all practice pulling right. All practice pulling left at the same time. Because what's a trap right to a left guard is this down block or kick out to a right guard, and vice versa. So he wants to get downhill and dig that cat out, the one we're threatening with the wing back over there on the outside. So the play side guard, pull flat to the right. If it's, it could be to the left. I just put play side guard, didn't I? He's going to pull flat, and when I show you the diagram, it's to the right. All right, the center, the backside guard, backside tackle, use your backside rules, whatever it is you do. Okay, whatever it is you do. Examples like fire on backers, an old Wing T term. Some coaches call it scooping up on the backside. Some teach literally zone blocking on the backside. So those are the down blocking rules. Okay? All right, let's go to a diagram. Okay, so we're going to look at down right against 2 defenses, and I can't draw them up against. I could draw them up against all of them, and but the video would last forever, and you guys would be clicking it off. So I'm drawing up against two, a split four, okay, pretty generic, and then also an underfront, okay, which is what we saw a lot of when we were wing teeing it. As you can see, using his rule, he's going to step down and threaten, influence this guy, because that's the first guy outside, head up to outside the tight end. And then go around him and release inside and wall off the inside backer, okay? And the tight end, block down, tackle, block first DL inside is the way I put it, okay? In this case, it's a 3, but I'll go ahead and tell you, if it's a 3, a 2, a 2-eye, a 1, or a shade, I've got his butt screaming down inside, okay? If it's a 0, I've got him screaming, we're going to T-bone that guy, just like he ran a red light at an intersection, okay? Like the tackle ran a red light. And even though the center's engaged with him, we're going to make sure of that. You got to make sure you block D linemen, okay? All right, then you can see the guard is going to do it's a trap. It's a play side trap. He's going to step, ever how you teach the pull, get downhill and kick out this guy right here. That's why I got him blue, the line blue, the guy is kicking is blue. All right? So what about the corner right here? Well, that's why you got this guy faking the option, okay? Right there. Okay? Now, the quarterback, I didn't draw him up. My fault. I got him drawn up on some other stuff. All right, I'll get back to that. You got this guy right here is going to do a quick motion right before the snap and run an option fake. And if the corner is flying up, making a play, and stopping our down at a 4 or 5 yard gain, which is about right. By the way, if you're making corners make tackles, you're in good shape. Anytime you got corners making tackles, you're in good shape. Making them make a tackle. First off, they're not good tacklers. They're playing back, okay? So what you do is you fake the option with it, and that should hold the corner. All right. Now, the quarterback, he's going to do a tightest spin out, reverse out. Don't get any depth. Reverse out, come right down the line. Okay. The fullback's going to take one quick flat step and scream at the outside hip of the play side tackle. Scream at the outside. I mean, it's a race, and that's what we would teach them. Well, I would tell the quarterback, reverse out, and then sprint your butt down the line. And we had been an outside veer team, a veer team before that ran outside veer, and we said, once you spin, once you reverse out, it's just like outside veer. You got to get your butt down that line. And the handoff on down is made up in here, not back in here, okay? Now, you can run belly tight, okay? But down is down the line, okay? It's down the line. That's what we used to tell them. It's down because we got all those down blocks, and it's also down because quarterback, you're going down the line. Now, I will say this. From time to time, very rarely, I know once I can think of, but I've known other coaches have done it. Their quarterback wasn't very fast. And they didn't have him reverse out. They just had him take off front out and go screaming down that line. Okay? And that can mess up some linebackers' front back reads too. But it's a race. So I tell that fullback, you're going to take a step. Okay? And that gives the quarterback a chance to reverse out tight. It's not a big rounded thing like on the belly lead. And he's going to come screaming down that line, handoff made right here, just like outside veer. That thing's going to hit right here. Okay? So you're getting down, down, kick, all on the front side. Okay, remember this guy right here is a short motion, trying to get attention. See if we can soften this joker up and soften this corner up. And fake option. The quarterback, once he gives it, fake the option. Fake the keep like he's got it. Okay? All right, let's look at it against an underfront. Okay? Oh, by the way, look at my just play. Okay? My just play. Okay, it's the best money I ever spent. Go on there, go Google My Just Play. I think you can go to myjustplay.com. And if you click on the Run the Power podcast thing they got there, you get a discount. Okay, so there's a plug for My Just Play and a plug for my buddies over at Run the Power, at the Run the Power podcast. All right, so here it is against, it's the same thing in the backfield. You're getting a tightest reverse out and get down the line. Now, if you're handing it back here, y'all, you're just running belly tight, which you can do. You can run belly tight to the tight inside. A lot of teams do it, but it's not down, okay? There's a difference between the down and the belly, okay? But you reverse out, get tight, come down the line, hand it off, same place. The fullback's aiming point for us, and it depends on your splits. I've known teams that got tighter splits, and they tell him inside foot of the tight end, okay? But it's up to your splits. And to me, there's no pat answer on how big your split should be. Your split should be as big and as wide as your lineman can handle and still get it down block. Of course, on this play, the bigger the better because you're widening out that edge. But it should be as wide as your lineman can handle on down blocks. You got a bunch of big, slow linemen, your tackle's real slow, and you can't get down. He needs to have a tighter split. You got some athletic linemen. The only reason they're linemen is because of hand-eye coordination. That's what the guys in the backfield is. And they're just as athletic. Widen those splits out. Go 3-foot splits. Okay, if they can get down there and make those down blocks where people penetrate the gaps. So you block him down, and then you're kicking. Same thing. Wing back doing the same thing. But notice what we got here. Okay, remember what I said? First down lineman inside. So what he's going to do, the center is going to try to reach him. Okay, and get on him, make that nose worry about him, and the tackle's going to come down and T-bone him right here. Okay? There you go. Now, if that backer comes screaming through here, trying to do a run-through, on his way, the tackle gets him. If that linebacker tries to come through, then the tackle will pick him up. He's on a track. Anything crosses his track, he hits. What you teach your kids is, anytime you got a down block, whatever you establish your track, that's your track. Stay on your track. Anything, don't avoid anything on it, but don't come off your track to chase anything. All right? That's on all down blocks. And there's a down block video I'll link up at the bottom too. If I don't, hit me up and I'll get it to you. Okay? All right, and it's the same play. You're just running it to the, against an under front. All right. Now, I've also got right here, you can see it's down left. I'm not going to bore you or insult your intelligence by thinking you can't. Now, here's the deal. If you want this, hit me up at siegel.chip. I'll have my email address in the comments below. Don't forget to go to my Facebook page, Football Talk with Coach Chip. And be sure, y'all, to go down below and click like. Okay? Click like. Even if you don't like it, click like. Help a brother out. Okay? If you're watching this, you're probably a coach. Man, I had a brotherhood of coaches, okay? All right, if you have any questions, any comments, hit them below or hit me up at siegel.chip@gmail.com. Don't forget, Right Equipment. That's Right-Equipment in Birmingham, Alabama. It's right-equipment.com. And remember, train the right way. That's their hashtag. And as I always tell you, be elite.